Hi, this is Diana Shanta, and today I bring you another thriving expat story. Sometimes we hear of people moving abroad and finding their fortune, settling down and building a brand new life in a foreign country. But then, what happens to those who return home? Usually, people spend many years working hard and enduring a lot of inconveniences by being away from home, away from family and friends, and away from the simple pleasures that they enjoyed growing up. And then in retirement, they finally pack their bags, bring their wealth home, and redesign a life in their final years. But is it possible for someone to move abroad, spend some years working towards their dreams, and then returning home to a better life while they're still young? Well, today's guest is Larisa, and Larisa is going to tell us about her experience of moving abroad, spending some time before returning home while she's still young. Let's hear how Larisa worked it out. What did she do? How did she figure out a plan, a strategy? What was it that was key to making this work for her?
Hi everyone, this is Larissa. I am a former JET program ALT. I lived in Okayama Prefecture in Japan from 2012 until 2017. I returned to Jamaica in 2017. I am currently living in Jamaica and working in tourism. My job is to drive community tourism development across Jamaica, and it's also to drive community development. So it's a lovely marriage between tourism and rural and urban development, particularly in uh, disadvantaged communities or communities with a lot of resources that just need some help in, targeting tourism development, targeted tourism development. For me, in Japan, I didn't have plans to stay long term, and I used the time that I had there to plan for the next phase of my journey. I wanted to get into the field of development, and so I knew that getting the requisite qualifications would be important. So I did a master's degree in international development, and I saved money to return home. Um, Whether I'd returned to Jamaica or I'd gone somewhere else, I wanted to work in development. This work that I'm currently doing in Jamaica allows me to do development work um, in the tourism sphere of things. And for me, that is fulfilling. And planning in Japan while I lived there was important in getting me to this place. It's important to plan where you want to go next, what you want to do next, and just writing it down, setting your goals, assessing what you need to do to achieve what you want in the future, and working towards it. And I believe that that helped to put me in the position that I am now in. And I believe that whatever it is you want to do, whether you want to launch out in Japan, change careers in Japan, or you want to launch out from Japan to go to another country, any country you choose, it starts with a plan. It starts with assessing what you need to do to achieve what you want to achieve and really getting it done. So I hope these few words will help you in getting things in order to do what you want to do in your life.
Usually, we don't hear it ending like that, right? We hear of the person who gets on that airplane and goes off and builds a brand new, wonderful life. Not so often do we hear the story of someone who is so strategic that they are able to go abroad, take advantage of the opportunities available, and then to return home and design a life that they love. It's really inspiring to hear Larisa speak about her journey and the steps she put in place, the strategies she employed to make sure that the life she is now living is one that she is happy to get up to every day, and she's in the place she wants to be. Many people are away from home working or studying in a foreign country, and they really wish they could return to their home country because that's where they feel like they belong. But many people spend years, and not until they're in retirement do they pack up and return home. Is it possible that you could make a plan? You could take the necessary steps and build a life like Larisa has? Is it possible that you don't need to spend many years slaving away in a foreign land, separated from all your family, friends, and your familiar comforts, and instead return home and do what you enjoy in the place that you enjoy with the people that you love around you? It's possible to thrive abroad, and it's possible to return home and live a lovely life. So I hope this encourages you, and maybe you'll consider spending the time to design your freedom plan, to design a map to take you from where you are now to where you really want to be.